Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Desmond Bane is out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 5. And for the Heat, Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, then there's Mitchell, and it's Hero in at the 2. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Hero. Over Bane. Hero with the bucket.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Mitchell against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And here's Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. That free throw misses. Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA. When you're the #1 pick like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Adebayo finds Wiggins. It's rebounded by Wagner.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Bane. Excellent D there from Hero. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Adebayo. Over Banchero. And again, no good by Miami.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
On the wing, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. And no good. Wiggins with it. Wagner picks him up. Here's Hero. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 25 points in his last game. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Love. Love, a screen on Wagner. Hero for 3. sinks the tray. Hero's got 5 points.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Orlando, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And, of course, Miami, now 5.5 games back.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Suggs. No made baskets yet, just 2 to shoot. And another miss by Orlando.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, number 1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
The first one falls.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
And Banchero drops them both.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Bane against Hero. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Banchero. For Orlando, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Bane. That shot missing. Love with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Adebayo from long range. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Suggs against Mitchell. Suggs surveys the D. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Outside Bane from behind the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
Miami trailing. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 2. Hero outside. The 3. The rebound by Carter.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Mitchell against Bane. Banchero outside. Wagner on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Bane. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Hero for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hero's got 8.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
Mitchell against Bane. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Over Love. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Now here's Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
So it's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero, the pass to Love. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Carter finds Wagner. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
And here's Mitchell. No points yet. Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. It's stolen by Love. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Hero outside. 3-pointer. Nice D from Wagner. Orlando leading. Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Wagner. And stolen by Adebayo. 3 on 3. Here's Mitchell. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And the Heat lead by 1.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Black's checked in for Wagner. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. Orlando, 3rd.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner for 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And Orlando has possession, following the bucket by the Heat. Wagner with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Banchero. And it's good. 2 points. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Robinson on the wing, guarded by Bane. Pass to Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jaquez. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. He's scoreless. Here's Banchero. Jaquez covers. It's Banchero with the drive. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Free throw drops for Banchero, and the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Bane. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Banchero passes to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well and screen the rolls.
Miami trailing. Rozier with it. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Wagner. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Black passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Banchero finds Wagner. That one's good for 2. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
Got the ball off the pick that time, but found a teammate with a better look. That shows you the IQ of Banchero.
And here's Miami. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rozier can't get it to go. Rozier's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
There's the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Orlando leading by 5. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Black. Wagner outside. This one for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Isaac with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Isaac from 15 feet away. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 6. Wiggins from long range. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wagner, the pass to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And out of bounds, the Magic will take it. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Magic leading by 3. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Picked by Carter. His first shot coming late. Rebound Miami. Fast break Miami. Here's Rozier. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They call him Scary Terry for a reason. This guy's a blur in the open floor.
The Magic have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Suggs against Rozier. Wagner, right side. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got 6 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know, anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
Well, you look at Banchero, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Now here's Suggs. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
4 on the clock. Isaac finds Wagner, shoots over Wiggins, and it's Wagner missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Three-pointer Rozier knocks it down from distance. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Suggs outside. On the wing, Isaac. It's intercepted. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Ooh, Wiggins with the speed.
So tenacious in the open floor. Give Wiggins some room to run, and he takes advantage of it.
Here's Wagner. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Picked by Carter. Out to Harris. Off the mark from 16 feet. The Heat on offense. They're on a 12-3 run, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Andrew Wiggins.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Jaime Jaquez has checked in for Miami. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. There's a screen. Pass to Ware. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Suggs with it. Here's Wagner. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A different look for Miami. Love is checked in for Jovic, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Robinson. So it's Miami now. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Hero against Bane. Shot is up. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run. Jaquez against Carter. Pass to Love. Over Bane. And it's Love missing. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Suggs, no good. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. Jaquez, the open look. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando trailing here. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Isaac for 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's stolen by Jaquez. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The offensive rebound. And it's Love missing. Magic trail by 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Jaquez. Batase's checked in for Orlando. And Carroll comes in for Wagner. And he sinks the second.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
Now here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Basket's good. It's all knotted up.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Back to Rozier. Hero outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Suggs. No points so far. Pass to Batase. And here's Bane. And Carroll with a screen on Rozier. Now here's Isaac. And stolen by Adebayo. Knocked loose. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Suggs, here we go.
Boy, you look at Jalen Suggs' athleticism now. That first step, extremely quick. And he's got the verticality. That combination makes it tough for you to stay in front of him.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Hero. 26 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Outside Love. Here's the pick. Here's Wiggins. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suggs against Mitchell. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Up top, Isaac. Counted from distance. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. Bane against Hero. Now here's Adebayo. The D's right on him. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Banchero. Suggs against Mitchell. Adebayo with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's rejected. Mitchell against Suggs. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. Heat trail by 3. Now here's Hero. 16 points for him. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Hero for 3. Pure from three-point range. Hero's got 19 points.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Batase, and Franz Wagner's subbed in for Isaac. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Over Mitchell. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Suggs has got 6 here in the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Miami trailing. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Banchero. Yes! Paolo Banchero for 2.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Out left to the wing. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Wiggins outside. No good with the triple.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
They grab their own miss. Love misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Banchero with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Again, the Heat misses. Magic leading by 4. Wagner inside, covered by Love. Love with the defensive effort. Hero against Suggs. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 22 points.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Adebayo against Banchero. Puts it up from 17. That one's wide left. It's been all about Franz Wagner for the Orlando Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first all-star game for a player really memorable. Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. Suggs is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Banchero in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. Bane, no good. Bane's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. On the attack, Hero. Wiggins from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell for the lead. And it's Bam Adebayo scoring on a gorgeous play. Adebayo's got 5 now.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Now Suggs. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Wagner missing. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. And there's the lob. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. And these shooting guards have been great at the line. Second, Tyler Hero. Desmond Bane, third.
And 2 guard is a position where you'll find a number of great free throw shooters. These guys are the best of the best.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Pass to Suggs. Over Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First in points off turnovers, and they've been strong defensively. They're third in the league in steals this season. You can't relax against them. They're looking to force mistakes and cause turnovers on every possession.
And when you turn the ball over against this team, they run it on you. You just can't afford to make mistakes against them because they're the best in the league at converting off turnovers. Now here's Mitchell. Adebayo is screen on Suggs. Pass to Adebayo. Love against Wagner. Love passes to Hero. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 11 rebounds in the game. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Wagner. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Mitchell. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Now here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Here's Suggs. Miami making their last shot. Outside Bane. Wide open. Rebound Miami.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hero with the bucket.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Magic trail by 4. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Over Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
The free throw drops for Banchero. And Banchero drops them both. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Mitchell against Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Five to shoot to the inside. Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
So it's Orlando now. 4-point game. Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Wagner's got 6.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Here's Hero. He's got 25. Now Love. And here's Mitchell. Wiggins outside. No good on the triple. Wiggins against Suggs. Pass to Bane. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Wagner forcing the defense to compromise there. A good job forcing the issue inside.
And he drops it first.
At just a skosh under 7 feet. Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the boards.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Miami is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
The main area of emphasis for Wiggins moving forward has to keep knocking it down from the mid-range.
Here's Wagner. 12 points for him. Outside Bane. Back to Wagner. It's stolen by Love. Hero, no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Banchero outside. Suggs with a screen on Adebayo. It's Banchero with the drive. Paolo with the attack.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Wiggins against Wagner. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 27 points.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Heat with some changes. Robinson comes in for Hero, and it's Rozier in for Mitchell. And a change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Suggs. Magic trail by 3. Here's Bane. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Banchero. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rozier outside. Back to Wiggins. Fires the 3. The rebound by Carter.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Wagner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Free throw good. Wagner.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
On the wing, Rozier. Robinson for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Rozier against Bane. Banchero outside. Back to Bane. Wagner with a screen on Rozier. Here's Bane. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Robinson can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Banchero. They double him with Rozier. Another shot. Kicks it out to Bane. Fires from deep. Love grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Heat making a change here. Bane, the pass to Carter. Buries it from 3. Carter's got 5 points.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Here's Rozier. Again, the Heat misses. Orlando has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Bane for the lead.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Outside Jaquez. Rozier with it. Here's Ware, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mo Wagner.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Bane with it. Carter, a screen on Rozier. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Robinson against Wagner. Robinson passes to Rozier. Back to Robinson. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 14. Outside Bane. Carter, a screen on Rozier. Bane, the pass to Carter. Up and in on the layup. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Rozier outside. Outside Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 9 rebounds now. Rozier against Bane. Wagner outside. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Jaquez. And it's Wagner missing. And for Miami, they're shooting 47% during this third quarter. Here's Ware. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Bane. Over Adebayo. Bane, no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Second shot opportunity. The deep 3. Rebound Miami.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Jaquez no good. Orlando has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Wagner finds Bane. And here's Carter. Tipped. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And he's going for the lob. Stolen. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. And that misses. That would have put him up. He can't get it to go. It's all tied in Miami. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Suggs, the pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. Stolen by Rozier. On the take. And that one's good. Jovic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Orlando has possession, following the bucket by the Heat. Out to Harris. Back to Suggs. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Robinson passes to Jovic. Now Jaquez fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Bane, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Robinson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
One shot.
Free throw good. Robinson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Suggs against Rozier. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Shoots over Rozier. Suggs, no good. Miami leading by 5. Robinson in the post. He's covered by Suggs. Robinson passes to Jovic. No good from outside. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Suggs against Rozier. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half, taking much better care of the basketball, too.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's where he's checked by Carter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
One shot.
Magic trail by 10. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Suggs outside. Pass to Isaac. Can they get it? And another miss by Orlando.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Jaquez. Now Rozier. Here's where. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 13.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's Suggs with a drive. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Rozier, the pass to Jovic. Here's Robinson. Pulls it from 20. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he's a strong man. Isaac, so physical, getting to the bucket.
Miami leading by 9. Now here's Rozier. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
A bit of an underrated guard in this league. Rozier's scoring ability is what really stands out.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Paolo Banchero comes in for Harris. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Desmond Bane. Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Taking the contact. Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Heat leading by 9. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Back to Rozier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Rozier.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
That one misses. Magic trail by 10. On the wing, Suggs. Pounded by Rozier. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Carter. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta. And that's a double-double for him now.
Now a rock-solid part of his game. Carter Jr. is somebody you have to take seriously from the three-point line.
Miami leading by 7. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. From the left block. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. It's Suggs with a drive. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now Hero. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Wagner. Inside. Here's Carter. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
Falls for Carter.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Mitchell. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in. Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. 6-point lead. Carter against Wiggins. And here's Hero. The 3-ball on target from range. Hero's got 30.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Banchero. Miami grabs the miss. Hero outside. Unloads from 13. Good on the bucket. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And Carroll with a screen on Hero. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Miami leading by 9. Wiggins outside. Pass to Love. And here's Adebayo. Stolen by Carter. And here they come. Here's Wagner. The shot no good. Love with the defensive effort. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Wiggins no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Banchero. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Rozier outside. It's Adebayo, high post. Wagner's on him. And the Magic pushing it up now. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. And now just a 5-point Miami lead. So it's Miami now. Here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Black, pounded by Rozier. Stolen by Wiggins. Fast break Miami. Here's Wiggins to the hole. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Heat leading by 4. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Hero. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Now here's Banchero. Suggs finds Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Heat leading by 4. Hero outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
And he makes the first. So Hero nails both of them. Magic trail by 6. Wagner outside. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Adebayo. And they're on the run. Wiggins for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Wagner. Stolen by Wiggins. And here comes the break. Up the floor. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Wagner against Adebayo. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 15 points here in the second half.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Now here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Banchero. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Suggs against Mitchell. It's stolen by Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo against Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Adebayo. Banchero passes to Wagner. Adebayo with a steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Magic. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Pass to Suggs. There's the triple. Love grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so Miami takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Tyler Herro.